Welcome to the Afters. Uncut bonus content for our best friends on Substack. This week we're fucking around and being silly billies with Larry and Jimmy after podcasting with young me Mayer.
Like
As in
John Mayer, not Oscar Mayer.
Or Eric Adams. Yeah, so I don't know how she felt about, is that I guess she's not Jewish. Because I did the Oscar Mayer
Well,
her
dad's the white guy, right?
Yeah, but he's from Ireland. Irish American.
Okay.
This week, we're fucking around and getting silly after potting with young me Mayer. And she goes home to relieve her babysitter of all babysitting duties that, because we're allies, we're paying for.
I will say that was my idea.
Yeah, and I was a bit like, you want to get
the price first?
What does a babysitter cost these days in New York City?
$25 an hour for all the new to be parents listening in the Throw Gang. That's, if you live in New York, that's what you're looking at, something in that range.
Yeah. I babysat as like an odd job when I was like stringing together like 3 jobs at a time.
Really? Who hired you to babysit their children?
A family friend.
Okay.
The kid was, I guess he's like going to college now, but it was easy. Pick him up from, did I pick him up from school? I don't even know if I did. Yeah, I did. And go get a bite, do homework, go play soccer.
So you were like also like a tutor? You like helped him with his homework?
No, I was like, do your homework.
Yeah. I was a camp counselor.
Oh, that's right. You fingered somebody behind the boathouse. Not a camper, fellow counselor.
Dude, no, that never happened. You're just like, that's like a thing that happens in movies and stuff. I was not one of those. It was a day camp.
Is that not?
I wasn't like asleep.
When you lost your virginity?
No.
Oh, you lost your virginity on the kitchen floor with a French tickler condom.
Yes. They didn't finger anyone behind the boathouse. It's all in front of the paywall, dude.
Fuck.
My legacy is just going to be complete fucking dog shit because of this show.
Bro, that makes you sound cooler.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't finger someone at camp, you fucking loser?
I did go to sleepaway camp though.
Yeah. And fingering?
No. All boys.
No fingering.
All boys.
So?
Fingering. No. Yeah, no. But it was more of like it was like that sleepaway camp was like the focus was like a lot of like sports. It's very broed out. It wasn't like
you guys do fucked up shit, like make a kid eat dirt.
No one got like bullied too hard or anything like that. It was smaller. It wasn't anything like, you know.
Any camp counselors finger each other?
No, not that I know of. Though and I think we've told this before, the funniest thing that came out of that experience was I had a black camp counselor.
That's not funny.
No. Let me. I'm just setting it up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I can say we don't need to bleep this name because this is clearly not his real name. But T-Biscuit, fire. Don't know what that stood for.
Okay.
T-Biscuit. And the big feedback that T-Biscuit had because my mom like remembers this, and I think she might have like. Were they doing what was happening at my wedding? People were doing like voice notes. Did you leave a voice note for maybe it was like Jenna?
What?
You don't remember this?
What are you talking about?
People were leaving voice notes and then they were like maybe used on the podcast, the previous show. You don't remember this? Like people were leaving like
voicemails?
Yeah, for like the Texas wedding content that would have come out on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Or like voice notes. Voice memos. Excuse me. I don't know if then.
I was like, your camp counselor was a voice memo in like 1995?
No.
What the hell are you talking about?
So I don't think that this happened in a voice memo. But anyway, long story short, sorry, T-Biscuit relayed this fact to my parents that I think your son wants to be black. So that was called pretty early on.
But that was 10 years before you discovered rap music. I'm not equating black people with all black culture.
Oh, I wasn't even honestly. I was not even thinking that.
Yeah, there's literature.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I don't think it was your son wants to be black in the James Baldwin way though. I think it was more.
How old were you,
dude? We're talking like 12.
Ooh, is it?
I think I was just like, I got a cool ass camp counselor. His name's T-Biscuit.
You didn't.
I might have been parodying some.
You didn't say anything.
No, absolutely not.
You didn't say anything.
I don't think he was calling us that.
You didn't say anything. You didn't finger anything.
No, I think it was just more of like just maybe like parroting or picking up on like his fucking super sick mannerisms. Giant. From what I remember, maybe now, like as an adult, he might be like a normal. But I just remember being like a gigantic fat black guy. T-Biscuit. I'm like, why are you a camp counselor at a sports camp, dude? Not a very athletic guy.
He wasn't good at sports,
but he was cool as hell, and that's, I guess, all that matters.
Yeah,
anyway.
for real.
That's my story.
Energy off the bench player.
Big energy.
Vibes.
Big locker room guy. Big locker room guy.
Did he give was there a big end of camp tournament where it's red versus green?
There were color wars for sure. There must have been.
Whoa, bro.
That's what they're called.
Is that why you wanted to?
I wonder if they've changed that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a big race war at the end of 2 weeks. It was probably just 1 week.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 2 weeks.
It was just T-Biscuit and Lawrence on one side.
Yeah, maybe it was. I think I was away, and I have to fact check this with my best friend Brian.
I'm sure your parents sent you away for the maximum amount of time.
No, I think it was one of those things where it's obviously you can go away to summer camp for the whole summer, but as a first time camper, I think it's my parents and Brian's parents decide on let's send them away. I think it was 2 weeks to see if they like it and go from there.
Did you like it? You only did 1 year?
Camp Okanikin?
What? You can't say that.
That's what it was called. I don't know what that is Native American for or where it even was, but I think maybe my buddy's mom went there when she was a kid and was still around, or the girls, side of the camp or whatever.
Did you do a land acknowledgement before you fingered your fellow campers?
Nope. I just straight raw dog, dude. Not a land acknowledgement in sight. This was before land acknowledgement.
No wonder that ass was haunted.
Yeah, finger on an Indian. Finger on a Native American burial ground.
Yikes. This is way too spicy for being in front of the paywall. So imagine how spicy it's gonna get
no,
behind the paywall.
Fuck.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck. I'm never going to get a real job.
I know. Which is good.
I mean, not if I'm about to be fucking as broke as young me, dude.
That's not nice. Why would you say that?
No, I thought it was refreshingly honest. She's like, I'm still having to wait tables.
Yeah.
New York is not fucking cheap, dude.
There's no money in writing books. That's crazy. I will say this. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting. She's not in the room. The book is I'm only 20 pages in.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to tear through this in 3 days.
Do you know who the publisher is? Who put this out?
The publisher, Little Brown, the book, Big Green. That's from the intro.
Little Brown makes Big Green. Got it.
Yeah. Little Brown. That's what you had on your finger after you went behind the boathouse with Brian.
Almost had a legit spit take. Well done. No, I did not. I did not finger my best friend Brian. Shout out Brian. Love you, buddy. He's a father.
So?
And a husband.
Fathers get freaky too?
Yeah, anyway. Why don't we just besmirch more real people's fucking reputations besides our own?
Summer of 89, summer of 99.
Yeah, I wonder when it would have been. I don't remember. I'll have to double check all this with him. Maybe I could bring back some fucking fact checks next week.
Maybe this is just trauma you buried. This episode dealt with, the book deals with a lot of trauma, burying it, resurfacing it. The podcast, we talked about it. Maybe you just buried it down like you buried that forefinger down in Brian's juicy bussy.
The worst thing that ever happened at a summer camp for me, I'll trauma dump, is we went with another friend of ours, our homie Andre. We all lived on the same block. When we were a couple years, maybe it was might have been 2 years later, we went to a different kind of sleepaway camp that was even more specialized in sports, where it's do you want to really work on your golf game? Do you really want to work on soccer? Do you really want to whatever, right? You could actually do drills.
Golf?
It was one of the things. Anyway.
Fucking Jersey. Fucking white boys.
Yeah. I remember. So, and
you want to golf or you want to froth, man?
And it was on some small fucking college campus, or in the dorms, union cafeteria. It definitely you definitely felt grown up. Anyway, might have been Andre or Brian had an electric razor they were shaving. I don't think I was at the point that I was shaving, but it had this you flip a little button on it, and a sideburn trimmer comes out.
Okay.
So you could trim your sideburns or whatever, and touch yourself up on the road. And I remember being oh shit, this
I'm gonna give myself a fade like T-Biscuit.
No, I was this is a perfect opportunity. So let me take care of this maybe a little, not a unibrow situation, but just clean this up, bro. And I overshot, and I literally took a whole inch off of my fucking right eyebrow, dude. You could bet your ass.
Wait, you have a unibrow now?
No.
You shaved it off.
I got rid of it for good, dude. I went scorched earth.
Deep.
I was wearing fucking Oakley wraparounds.
Wow.
Inside after that, I promise you.
And you haven't stopped wearing sunglasses inside.
But that's the extent of, I'm not going to pretend that I've not lived a privileged, blessed life. That's as bad as it ever got.
Wow. I forgot I went to baseball camp for a year at Princeton University. We lived in the dorms.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
And there was a fucking coach that dropped a hard F on us.
Yeah, different time. That's motivation.
1998, 99.
I mean, I'm just saying, dude. That's
maybe he's a Limp Bizkit fan.
You shouldn't do that to motivate children. But what I'm saying is that was
not fuck. not fuck.
No, I know what you're
Okay,
saying.
the Vassar F.
Yeah, for sure. That's as it's colloquially known as the Vassar F. No, I'm just saying like that's kind of how I feel like coaches would motivate kids back in the day.
I guess so.
Before the participation trophy generation fucked it all up.
Yeah, what's like the tweet that's going on? It's like, giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. It's like that's what a homophobic gym teacher would say to like a child. That's like what it sounds like.
Oh, a child that was light in the loafers.
Well, yeah. If you
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta be fucking homophobic about it. Yeah, that camp sucked.
Oh, you didn't have a good time?
It was just so intense. I mean, it was jock camp, bro. Jocks suck. Like it was.
Yeah, but if you wait, did you ask to go or were you sent against your will? Were your parents trying to get rid of you?
Sent against my will. I think I was like, oh, baseball camp. Sure.
You were sent to an internment camp.
Yeah, because I'm Japanese.
I can make that joke as a Jew. Honestly, that's like we should make more internment camp jokes so we both got it. No one can say shit to us.
That's true. That's the one thing we got.
If we ain't got nothing, we got internment camp jokes.
Yeah. That's what T-Biscuit should have put on. I think your son really wants to be in an internment camp.
I feel like he might have gotten a little loose with some of the anti-Semitism.
Yeah, is that why you wanted to be black?
Maybe. I'm like, well, being Jewish sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I want to be black and cool and not like, Jewish and whack.
Like, why are you stealing all our business?
Yeah, anyway.
Why are you opening up all? I guess that's, yeah. Anyway. Oh my God. Are we still in front of the panel? Fuck.
This is terrible.
Yeah,
dude.
baseball camp sucked.
What position did you play?
I don't remember at that point. Somewhere on the right side of the infield.
Okay.
Shortstop, third base.
I was going to say you strike me as a second baseman. That's your...
Is that offensive?
No, I'm just saying that's what
you... Because I didn't have an arm?
No, not necessarily.
I might have played second base in that
I know you weren't
like
a shortstop.
Outfield. What?
Because if you were like good, if you were nice, you're going to be a shortstop, but you're still good, I think, because you're athletic. So I'm going to go second base.
I was always younger. I was always like kind of like on the younger end of, I guess, 'cause my birthday. So I was like always like, 6 to 9 months younger than like all the other kids. Like their balls had dropped first. So I think actually I didn't have the arm to play shortstop, third base in that league.
Right. Didn't have the range.
Or in that camp. And that's why the coach called me a fucking Vassar F. He's like, you throw that ball like a fucking Vassar F.
They play like historically, I'm asking sincerely, did they like play organized baseball in Japanese internment camps during World War II?
Yes.
That's awesome.
George.
No, sorry, that's not awesome.
What's his name?
That's hopeful and inspiration.
George Takei played baseball as a child in Japanese internment camp. George Takei.
Is that who played Spock?
Yes.
Or no, that's Leonard Nimoy.
He played
Spock.
Lou.
Doctor.
Oh, he's a doctor?
George. Yeah, he was a doctor. I mean, well,
I think it was like
George.
Sulu. Sulu. It's who John Cho played.
Hiraki Sulu, dude.
Sulu.
The helmsman of the USS Enterprise.
I said Sulu. You didn't hear me. Because you're white. Oh man, that podcast really fucking got me fired up to be anti-white again. Can't wait.
Again?
Fucking honky ass bitch.
First of all, again.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
I had to taper down because I was hurting your feelings.
When?
You cousin fucker. You cousin fingerer.
When were you like hurting my feelings in the podcast in the past?
About being white.
When?
When you sent me that email, you're like, James, can you please stop?
You fucking wish I had that white fragility.
You're right.
Dude.
You don't send emails. You're right. Or you do, and they're like very horribly mistaken.
I am a very emotional person, but it has nothing to do with about being white. It's about all the character flaws that exist beneath my very pale exterior.
Let's do a fit check.
Okay. I am wearing Jenna's Uncle Bobby's sea turtle boots, RIP to the God. The jeans are JW Anderson APC. The socks were Threadies. The t-shirt is Hanes White tee. The alpaca cricket sweater that I'm wearing, and I wanted to see how it kind of like felt and looked before we go to this holiday party tonight. So it'll be part of the fit. This is by a brand in LA called Uncle Pearl, spelled P-U-R-L. It's a knitwear brand, all inspired by vintage knits. This is a fucking banger. The hat is Small Talk Studio, Rolly on the wrist, wedding ring on the fingy, wifey on the pinky, chrome on the other hand, and the jacket is like something between a barn coat and a chore coat, but it is a denim vintage jacket from a little brand called Comme des Garçons Homme Plus.
Like,
look it up.
Like the boys. Fingering like the boys.
I wonder if that's on Luigi's Grailed wish list.
Oh, yeah. You want to talk about it right now, or should I do a fit check?
Oh, sorry.
Or you just want to get your reference in? All right. I am wearing our legacy Cuban boots, the gigantic pantalones.
Massive.
Studio Nicholson. And Here's the risk you run with wearing big ass fucking pants, right? Double pleated. I love the way these look in person. I think they're like a dove white, or maybe it's the dove pant is like the name of the model.
It's like an eggshell.
In photos, if the shadows are falling incorrectly, if you're fucking derped up, big pants can look absolutely insane in a bad way. And unfortunately, I think that in the fit pick that, right, you got it pulled up.
I'm looking at it. It's you know what it is? All right. You want my honest assessment here?
Let me just finish. Big flowy trousers can like look a little nuts.
Are these creased?
No.
If these were freshly creased, this weird horizontal ballooning creasing that would happen would not be effectively eliminated, but it would make the drape, my friend. So if those were freshly creased,
well, they have these gigantic pleats that like I think
you got to just crease along the
pleat?
Innermost pleat, and then I think you would look a little better in this photo.
It's just the photo, and so I'm not even going to do that because I like the way I look in person.
Right. And those pants are made to move. So in real life, my man is crushing in one singular photo with, again, the shadows being where they are and whatever. What are you going to do?
Yeah. What we do in the shadows. This is a holiday party fit, right? I was like, oh wait, maybe I am going to go home after we podcast, get a bite, fucking freshen up, and I can put on the holiday party fit there. But I was like already halfway dressed to come to the pod. I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm going for it. Because like I said, in Boys Only, love holiday party fits. Just got another invite to a holiday party. Dress code, shades of Silverati, crystalline chrome, brassy bronze, glittering glam. Cannot fucking wait to lean into that one.
Yeah, you got a lot of metal style garments.
I got my
full metal garments.
I got my Dries sequins.
Yep.
Anyway, I actually didn't wear these pants to the studio because I didn't want to get them all fucked up in the rain and the fog that was going on. So I wore bonus John. I wore some second layer jeans.
I saw you hanging up.
That I changed out
like,
of.
what the fuck is happening?
Anyway, yeah, Studio Nicholson, big all pants. The belt is sunflower. The shirt is Trebien. The vegan leather blazer. Oh, how fortuitous that we had a Korean American guest on the podcast because this is from Korean brand Dunst. It's too small to button, but I like the way it kind of just sits.
Can you
whatever fucking sue me?
I've been there. How do you feel when you like do how's that movement? That's what I'm always afraid of.
A little tight, like in the biceps up here. But what am I gonna do? Fucking up.
Also, the jacket could like even be oversized. I always go like unbuttoned, just more loose, more easy going, dude. I never button that shit up. And like, if I'm not getting fucking married a second time, I'm
not necessarily a fan of the way an oversized double breasted looks when it's unbuttoned on me.
Okay.
On me.
That's fair. Teach his own.
Yeah. I like it buttoned up. I like it doing it right.
Right.
As a fucking trad suit wearer.
Yeah.
The boxes are Hanes. The cuff is Jill Sonder. Oh, the coat is Vintage Wise for Men from Used Internet Shop. Welcome back. Glad you're selling again. Glad you left the job that nearly killed your soul. Oh, another fucking Korean homie.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Used Internet Shop. Great resource for all the Yoji men out there. Sipping on what do we got?
There's a lot
just
of
under
there.
800 milliliters of the Lower East Side's finest. That's it. Fit check, drink check complete.
I forgot I'm wearing Brady brand underwear again. Still need to do laundry. So I'm at the dregs of the laundry drawer. And then you didn't bring sunglasses. I'm always bringing sunglasses for the picture, even on a day like today where it's basically fucking already dark outside.
Cool.
Sun Buddies Lubna. Model of choice.
Where are they?
They're in my tote.
Oh,
because they're
next year.
I didn't even wear them here because there was no need to.
Yeah.
They were literally just put on for the picture and taken off because I hate myself.
I can't say shit because I wore a change of pants. Yo, Lawrence, should we go to Korea?
Yeah, I mean the fact that you kind of put it out there that we were like actually legitimately really close. It was gonna, and we don't even need to get into the details. It was just gonna be.
We're not gonna get into the details.
Well, no, of course not. I'm just saying it was gonna be a whirlwind thing, and. Whether or not that's a trip that we get sent out there, we confirm the kill, and then maybe we fucking stay a little bit longer. Who's to say? But the opportunity to go to Seoul for someone like me, I've never even been to Asia.
What's the closest you've been? California?
Remember in social studies, you remember Asia Minor as like an area territory?
Like Turkey?
I've been to Istanbul.
How's it look? How's it coming along?
This was fucking, when was this? It was a long time ago.
Oh, pre
But it was awesome.
hair transplant industry blow up.
That's what you're talking about. I thought you were just like, how's the country look?
That literally went over your head.
A lot of things do, dude. It's very aerodynamic.
Yo, maybe
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful country.
Maybe, okay, so
Terrible government.
Okay, hold on. So if you laugh while you cry, hair goes out your butthole. If you cry while you laugh, maybe hair comes out your head, bro. You're gonna cry while you're laughing. Give it a shot.
How is that different than laughing while crying? Just how you start?
Yeah, I think so. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
I wonder if I could make myself cry.
Do it.
No, I don't know if I could.
You think you're a great actor. I know that. Let's even cry.
No, I don't know. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Cry, bro.
No.
Cry, motherfucker. Just think back to when you're getting molested behind the boathouse by T-Biscuit.
Oh my God, dude. Oh God. The afters is when there's just zero preparation. This is just what is the default.
Yeah, sex and
I
molestation.
was gonna say unhinged fucking emotional warfare.
Emotional warfare. I'm lying about. I'm making stuff up about you. It's clearly not true. I don't think you got molested by T-Biscuit.
I thought I almost had it. I almost thought I could get one tear.
Oh man, what if T-Biscuit was like, yo, I think he thinks he wants to be black, but I know he's pink.
Larry Schlossman has to think about his whole life before he podcasts. Movie reference.
You know what? We actually talked about going to Korea. So maybe that's not a topic we should talk about, although it would be really sick. I think.
Wait, what do you mean? We talked about it.
We've talked about it because you were like, oh yeah, you can't go there. I can't, or Google Maps doesn't exist there.
Oh yeah, and I was like half right.
I think the one thing that looks super sick is that, and you get a little taste of this when you go to like K-Town or out in Flushing.
Yeah,
is the 24-hour nature of these big cities in Eastern Asia.
365 party girl.
Yeah. And I think Seoul is one of the leading ones. I think Bangkok is up there too. Tokyo, not so much, except for like the underground shit.
Yeah.
But like shit is up and functioning like literally 24 hours, and you can get and it's very like fun and like very like pop-y, like very bright lights.
So it's not like dark afters, it's like fun afters.
Yes,
right.
exactly.
Okay,
and it's like the food, it's
not
like,
cursed.
And like you can get great food and it's not like dark and sexy and like like what's behind this closed door? And not that's like the default, like, you know, hot restaurant is like, oh, like dark materials, great lighting. It's like, no, shit is loud, shit is bright, shit is fun, shit is pop culture. Kind of just like, you know, very like maximalist. At least in a few TikToks that I've seen.
How long would a man with absolutely zero self-control like survive?
In Seoul?
Yeah.
Are we talking about you?
Yeah.
I'm just talking about like eating food. I'm not talking about
drinking and partying. No, too same.
There's
thing.
that too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to. I don't think I can ever underestimate you.
Yeah, that's don't ever underestimate me. Nobody puts Larry in a corner.
Yeah.
Is that the number one place that you want to go to that you haven't been in Seoul?
Yeah. No, not number one.
Yeah,
it's up there. I don't know.
I'm just asking a question.
I want to go everywhere, bro.
Just do my job. That's true. I do want to see. I do also want to see the world.
Yeah. Seoul will be sick, but I think that it's also like I don't want to go there for like 3 days. I want to go there for like 3 weeks.
Oh, right.
And then it's like, well, if I go there for 3 weeks, then it's like, but then I could go to Vietnam.
Yeah.
For 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I could go to fucking Malaysia, which you have not been to. You've been to Australia. You've been to.
I've been to Australia.
Oceania.
Exactly. Been to Asia Minor and Oceania, but not. You can't. Can you say the Far East?
No.
Okay, but not to Asia proper.
Well,
Asia Major.
Yeah.
Title.
Asia Major?
Asia Major, dude. That's a good fucking band name, dude. Asia Major. I guess Asia was a band name.
Yeah, true.
As was also a Steely Dan record, but spelled differently.
What was the big Asia song?
It
was in this 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh, fuck. Asia. Right.
She never knew what she meant to me.
Heat of the moment.
So fucking good.
Chuck. Boom. Got
Telling
it.
me what your heart meant. Heat of the moment.
It's all just white guys. It's all white guys. Obviously. I mean,
well, no, and they're doing the like they recreated 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh, okay.
Like they're dancing in a circle as like hippies or like Indian people, like South Asian people.
Dot, not feather.
Jesus Christ.
That's from a movie, dude.
What movie?
You don't know?
Just because it's from a movie does not.
That movie's Good Will Hunting, bro.
Okay.
It's fucking Stellan Skarsgård talking to Robin Williams and one of them says Indian, and then they both say that to kind of like, I guess even like, when did that movie come out? It was already fucking words you should not say publicly on a podcast.
How do you like them lentils?
How do you like them latkes?
Oh, Jewish. Creepy. I really liked how Young Me kind of ranked levels of industries ranked industries by the level of creepy guys, which was number 1 and number 2, or 1A, 1B, were artists and the art industry, art world, art dealers, art buyers, gallerists, art media, and then publishing and books.
Magazines.
Publishing books, magazines, which like, and what's interesting is that those kind of have like more of like an old world snob sensibility to them.
Ivy Tower type shit. Ivory Tower.
Yeah, kind of like waspy old money, blue blood Yankee shit. But or people cosplaying as that. You know what I mean? Yeah,
and she also kind of then shoehorned in late fashion, because obviously you have like, there's fashion magazines. Fashion books, that's publishing as well, and a little bit of art. So it's like, basically, what do we determine, right? We said this on the show. If you were a no pussy getting nerd throughout your entire life, you become a monster trying to make up for lost time. And
if you become a established member of one of these like quote unquote cool industries, which I guess we'll throw publishing and books a fucking bone and call you cool. At least in terms of like the elite coastal
gigs,
hob snobbery, dick suckery, boathouse fingery of it all.
This is my favorite,
and it's just like, recognize the fact that you were no pussy getting motherfucker. Okay, you can get pussy now or dick, but like, relax.
Yeah,
don't get angry. If you can't get pussy, or because all of a sudden now the world is your oyster, you get whatever you want, but then once you get denied, you're like, I want my fucking pussy.
Yeah, you just, the misogyny becomes turbo. This is my favorite, and I think most accurate criticism that I've ever read being levied at Drake, which is from Megan Garvey. She was writing about Drake, I believe, in Pitchfork. This is like fucking however many album cycles ago. But she was like, Drake is the guy that's like, what happens if the least popular guy from your high school gets a BBL, the most popular guy on earth? And it's like, and that was like in terms of like his relationship to women, and then and even like status and popularity and material items, where it's like Drake can be described exactly as like the most extreme version of how we're describing these guys, which I think tracks.
So Drake is kind of like a book publisher in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and it would be like the biggest book publisher,
except instead of musty tweed jackets, he's wearing the giant pants.
Honestly, those are some Drake ass pants. But there was that one, like the picture that
he's like on the sidelines of like Adonis' soccer game.
Yeah.
Fuck, I feel like I'm kind of I feel like I'm giving Drake.
Damn, were you giving Trizzy? There's some, it was a big knit too, maybe up top. So maybe if you combined our outfits right now, we're literally the Drake meme, dude. It isn't like a big sweater. I'm not that I'm wearing a big sweater, but
he's wearing a tucked in t-shirt with a big, like, well, hold on, let me find a better photo. A big cable knit kind of like wrapped, draped around his shoulders.
He is trying so hard. But I will say, the fit that launched 1,000 memes, like basically anything that any famous person wears, but that was a funny one. I kind of want to say that he was in on that joke.
I don't know.
That's pretty convenient, I guess.
You know what? I do think that when this photo was going crazy viral and people were dunking on him, I was like, the pants would be good IRL. It's just that sometimes when you're sitting, leaning a certain way and they get caught in like mid pleat fold or caught on the top of your shoe, if you're wearing a high shoe, it can fuck you up. But they do big pants look best when you're moving.
I want to say that I agree. Those pants are like Head Manor or something. They're like I remember someone tried to ID them, and it was like a good ass fucking brand that you would like get at a good ass store, but just worn in a weird way.
I do remember being like guys, like these pants are actually good. Like it's just that it's a bad photo,
Yeah, but and the rest of the fit.
Good men have been taken down for less,
absolutely,
and bad men have been propped up for more. I don't know.
For worse,
exactly.
For way worse. I don't know. That feels like the afters, to be honest.
Luigi Mangioni's Grailed wish list.
Oh, okay. Sure. That's can't be real.
It's Yeah.
Because it's everything in the wish list. It's like this, right? Okay. The account was created in 2021. Big fucking deal. I believe, and I should know this as the former brand director of Grailed. I feel like you can just fucking change your profile name, change your username, change your profile picture. Clearly somebody saw an opportunity to like go viral on this platform when everyone had already been doing this with fake manifestos or fake accounts or doctored screenshots of his letterbox and this and that. So shout out to the fucking fast acting, quick thinking John's enthusiast, but the fact that every item on the wish list is like the most expensive items on Grailed, and they're all like meme Johns, whether it's Raf or Chrome Rick Dunks.
The Balenciaga Knight in Shining Armor.
So fucking
Do you think
fake.
that this is an inside job by someone at Grailed? That's actually some genius marketing.
I mean, honestly, listen, they got it out there. So honestly, I would say yes.
0 transactions.
Yeah, it's not real.
He's not selling anything.
Sorry, it's definitely not someone at Grailed, but if it is,
I don't know.
I'm giving them props.
I'd be impressed if this was someone at Grailed. Like if Grailed was like, yo, we got to get on the joke, find a fucking dead account, take a zombie account, take it over,
Yeah.
tweet it out there.
Yeah, maybe a hilarious mod. Who's to say? The call could be coming from inside the house. All I would say is that to make the joke land, not that I'm some professional fucking comedian, the wish list should have been more like, I don't know. Could have
Rick Owens dunks. Well, okay, Rick Owens Chrome dunks really go for 20 fucking G's.
I mean, if you own them, you can fucking some peer-to-peer marketplace. You can they're not selling for that, but you could claim that they're worth that. I don't know.
I'm kind of upset. I put up, because I put up like a Raf Simons Ruby Sterling sweater on
Sterling Ruby,
sorry. And I was like, oh yeah, like the fucking Grailed dudes are gonna eat this shit up. Underpriced it. Not moving. So once again, if you want to check out grailed.com/7mac11.
Can I see? Is it the same one that you always had? Or because you had multiples of these, right?
No, just one.
Oh, I thought you had a hoodie. You had a hoodie, remember?
Oh, I think I sold the hoodie.
Yeah, you definitely.
It has 3 likes. It has 3 favorites.
That's a good if you're like one of like these archive guys that are still like obsessed with this shit, which like honestly isn't like even cool anymore. It is very actually. You know what? I got you. Yo, it's still super cool and super relevant. And
that's what I'm saying. I feel like
it's an archive piece of history.
This is like peak. There's like late 90s Raf, and then there's like early 2010s Raf. And I feel like this is exactly when Raf kind of had that like second pop culture moment.
This is a big era for sure.
Yeah. So it's like
it launched Sterling Ruby's own career as a fashion designer. This collab,
fashion designer,
because he was an artist, and he still has Sterling Ruby Studios.
He's doing clothes.
Yeah, you could probably see him on ASAP Bari's Instagram. That's a good piece.
I did have
fathers.
I did have some Sterling Ruby Raf jeans that were like the turbo bleached joints.
You had those?
I bought them I was dating a girl that worked at Net-a-Porter at the time, and she invited me to the like super like ahead of time to the sample sale or archive sale, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just scooped those up with the intention to flip them. But then I was like, oh shit, I got these for like $20. Like, let me try them on. I felt like fucking Lil Wayne in the girl jeans, and I could not get them off. And in getting them off, I fucking ripped the crotch.
No.
And then like the guy that eventually sold them to was like such a dick about the little rip. And I was like, bro, look, here's a quarter next to it.
Right.
Is literally you can get this repaired for like $10.
But he's milking you for a price deal.
Yeah, and I think I had to knock off like more money, and then eventually sold it to him. And he gave real scammer vibes.
Sure.
But he was the buyer, so the money hit.
Those jeans, the idea of those at the time too were so cool. But working at Grailed and like knowing people that own those, they're like literally unwearable for 95% of the population. They are jeggings.
Yeah.
What color were they? Which one were they?
Black with just like the natural bleach. I mean, forget if you had if you didn't have twink calves, if you had the fucking twink in the chamber or the twunk chamber,
the turd in the chamber,
it's a wrap.
Yeah. And they're like low rise. I think they were like low rise too. I don't even know. I mean, they're for a Raf Simons model walking down the runway, I guess. But yeah, those were fucking that. I mean, honestly, dude, we can make all the jokes. Like this shit was cool at the time.
I think the dude actually hit me offline. I was like,
off-site transaction?
Yeah.
What's the statute of limitations on that, dude?
I don't know. But then I got like I think I got hit with like our AI has noticed like keywords that like,
oh yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
So they're like, this is strike one, but like if it happens again,
slap on the wrist. What's your Grailed username?
7mac11. Wow, my fucking sold Grailed shit is so bad.
Oh yeah, well you sold it.
Yeah, But
it's like pretty funny reviewing.
Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's not them. That's some other. That's Dree's pants. It only goes back to 2018.
Oh, really? Well, is that when you joined it? I mean, Grailed was.
No, Grailed's been around since 2014.
I was the ninth employee. No,
the first piece I ever sold was to our boy Jake Metzger, an engineered garments cable knit shawl cardigan.
He's a guy that I know that had those Raf jeans and wore them. He could like fit in them. He probably just had to size up like considerably.
Like crazy.
Yeah.
I was like a 42.
Yeah, like 2 sizes or something. Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, hit me on Grailed. This is one of our afters of the only podcast that matters. Chef, take us out.